Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Going back out to Treehouse, courtesy of an amazing beer angel named Kelly. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for sharing these beers. It's always fun to drink Treehouse. So this is the 10th anniversary edition of Haze. I said this in the last beer that we just drank about 10 minutes ago. We just drank the 10th anniversary of Juice Machine. It's crazy to me that I've been drinking these beers for 10 years on YouTube. It's insane. So, Treehouse Brewing, Charlton, Munson, Sandwich. Is Cape Cod and Sandwich the same place? Soon to be New York. They're taking over the craft beer world. So, this beer was canned on, is it smudged? May 3rd. 2 weeks in the can, time of recording. It's hard to read this print. It's a black label with a purple haze thing, which is rad, but the print is a little, I think it's saying for the 10th anniversary they added Amarillo from somewhere in Idaho. Dude, I'm getting way too old. My eyes are just not what they used to be, but Haze is 8.2%. Haze, I think, was always like my third favorite of the flagship beers. I was always a green guy, and then Julius was my second favorite, and then I liked Haze. I liked Alter Ego too. I liked the flagship beers, but Haze was always. I always wanted Green and Julius for some reason. I don't know, but Haze is good. I've loved Haze over the years, so let's do it, shall we? We're using the purple Haze. This is actually a Haze glass that Kelly sent, because Kelly knows beer tastes better in proper glassware. And this beer is hazy AF, but it's not hop cum. That's the one thing I will say with Treehouse. Their beers are all like that, just super glowing juice. It's awesome. I love the way that their haze looks. Look at that. It says haze. Yeah, it looks like juice. Looks like orange juice. Finger of fluffy, bright white head. This beer, you can see it's sweating. All the hazy beers that are not triple IPAs. For some reason, this is your first video. Welcome. I let these beers sit out for about 15 minutes. So if for some reason you drank this and your beer was colder than mine, it doesn't taste or smell like what yours tasted or smelled like, that's probably why. I've always told people with hazy beers that are not triple IPAs, let them sit out for 15 minutes before you open them. It really lets the aromas and the flavors come through, I think. My opinion only. You don't have to do it. I'm not going to fucking tell you how to drink your beer. So let's smell this. Gosh, dude. So Juice Machine smelled amazing. This beer smells amazing. This beer is so tropical and it's so fucking citrusy. It smells so good. This has I'm telling you, the juicy fruit stripe bubblegum yeasty thing that I fell in love with my first can of green. Like, I've smelled that the last 2 cans I've drank again. Do they use different yeast than everyone else does? Like, how come Treehouse is really the only brewery I've smelled like that fruit stripey kind of juicy fruit bubblegum thing from the yeast? It's still, I mean, do they have their own like proprietary yeast? Is that the right word? Do they have their own yeast? What is it, Treehouse? Someone answer. Nate, where you at, playa? But yeah, this is just crazy, like tropical, tons of citrus. It's like pineapple-y, peachy, stone fruity. This smells similar to the 10th anniversary Juice Machine, just wildly juicy. Intense. I mean, this is, what did we say, 2 weeks in the can? That beer was a month in the can and still like that. Maybe this one isn't as crazy hoppy as that one, because that one was still wildly explosive at a month. This is 2 weeks and smells the same. There's a nice sweetness too, but it doesn't smell like over the top. It doesn't smell obnoxiously like yeasty. It doesn't smell like hop burny. It smells like a Treehouse beer. So let's go and taste it. Kelly, cheers. Thanks so much. Taste falls nose on this one. This beer's juicy. But it does have a little bit of a pithy bite in the middle of your tongue. I'm just going to say it right now. This beer, the taste of this beer is way better than the Juice Machine 10th anniversary beer. There's so much citrus, just juicy orange. And there's like it's almost like, I mean, it's stone fruity. It almost has like a peach ringy kind of a thing. It's not crazy like candied sweet, but there is a sweetness on the finish of this, which I appreciate. But yeah, there's a lingering pithiness. Not like the juice machine beer that I had said was astringent and almost had like that burnt rubber thing. That one I think was just way too over the top hoppy. And it didn't allow like the juicy aspects of the beer to shine through. This allows that to happen. This is orange juice, it's tangerine, and it's got that cool like stone fruity, like peach ring kind of gummy worm thing. This is really, really good. The mouth feels awesome. It's full. It's like pillowy. The carbonation, the head dissipated really, really quick. I guess, I mean, it's over 8%, and who knows like the amount of hops they're using in this, but it's plenty spritzy on your tongue. And yeah, like that pithiness just hangs on right on the middle of your tongue, on the sides, but that like that white bready sweetness on the finish just works super well with that. And like the flavors of the overripe orange and the tangerine, just, it almost reminds me of like when I was a kid, I used to drink Sunny Delight. It almost has like that Sunny Delight kind of a thing. This is really fucking good. Over 8%, does not taste like booze. It drinks like a 7% beer. Yeah. This is what I was wanting the juice machine beer to taste like after what it smelled like. That one didn't deliver in the taste. This does. This beer is fucking awesome. Smells awesome, tastes awesome. It's just crazy to me, like the variants in beers. Like, how do they have how did the juice machine beer smell as good as this one smells, but not taste anywhere near the way this one tastes? I just don't get it. Maybe it's the hops they're using. Who knows? Beer, it's like a living thing, right? Like, they're not all going to be amazing, but gosh, I wanted the juice machine beer to taste like this one. This beer's fucking awesome. I really, really like this. Did they do a 10th anniversary like Green and Julius too? Did they do 10th? Are they going to do that? I would love to try those beers. I just love the way this smells too. I'm kind of glad I drank the juice machine first, because if I would have drank this first, I would have been like, holy fuck, like if this was this good, like the juice machine's going to kill it, and I would have been super disappointed. I'm glad I drank this one second. I don't know why. I think I reached into the fridge and grabbed them in that order. Like I didn't mean to do that on purpose. But yeah, this is world-class haze. This is good stuff. So we'll leave that. Kelly, I appreciate you sharing this one. Fantastic. The Haze 10th anniversary edition. Look at that. It's like, I mentioned this when Nate and I drank SR71 back in the day. This is like the old Mike Tyson black trunks, black socks, black shoes, black on black. You can barely see anything else. I love it. So, do you guys have this one? Let's talk about it. I think this beer is fantastic. So, that is it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these